morning everyone, welcome to the video. Today is going to be a full day of eating. I'm excited about it. I have the day planned, I'm ready to go, and I'm super hungry. So first meal was just a coffee. In the morning, I like to have a full cup of water before I take a sip of my coffee. I like to make sure I'm hydrated first, and then I have my coffee. I'm a huge morning coffee person. It's just like a routine, a habit. I love the taste of coffee. I don't even really need the caffeine because I'm like awake, but love coffee. Let me know if you guys like coffee in the comment section. We're gonna get moving on to the first meal of the day. And I wanted to talk a little bit about how I like to structure my meals first. So what I usually do is plan meals that I know are going to be like, have healthy things in them. What I think is like a healthy, structured diet that is sustainable for me personally, and everyone's different here on like the scale of how strict they are to like complete junk food to like completely clean food all the time. And for me, it's right around somewhere like in the middle, teeter-tottering, depending on the day. And for me, having things that I like to eat so much and that feed my sweet tooth and all that stuff but are still within my macronutrient range is how I know I'm getting the amount of food that I eat and that I'm satisfied with the food that I eat, and I'm also getting in micronutrients as well. So I like to plan my day and structure my food meals to have protein at least 3 or 4 times a day with around 20 grams of protein per meal. And I also like to make sure I get vegetables in at least once a day, and also some fruits in, and also some whole grains and healthy carbs and healthy fats. But also I like to make sure that I'm eating food that I actually like. And that's like the biggest thing when it comes to sustainability for me, is that if I'm eating a meal that I just don't want to eat because I don't like it, I'm not going to continue to do it for a long period of time. That being said, first meal is I'm going to walk you guys through how to make a 1-carb waffle. I've had people say that they can do this really easily and have people say that they struggle. So I'm going to walk you guys through how I typically do it. So the first thing you're going to need is 1 scoop of protein powder. I use PE Science, and this is peanut butter cookie. You're going to mix that with 1 whole egg, and then you're also going to mix it with a little bit of water. So don't use too much water. It'll make the batter really watery. You want it to be thick, but not too watery. So you're going to stir all that together, and then make sure your waffle maker is hot. My waffle maker is like old and janky AF. It's so old. I can't tell you guys what brand it is, but there is one in my Amazon store I think is pretty good. So make sure your waffle maker is really, really hot. Make sure you wait for it to heat up. That's another mistake I see people making quite often. So make sure you wait to heat it up. Spray it with some cooking spray and put your batter in. They usually will make 1 big one or 2 small waffles. And then when it comes out, it's perfectly delicious. Ta-da! A 1-carb waffle with some peanut butter on top. I love this breakfast so much. It's a bunch of protein, a little bit of fat, decent amount of fat, and like no carbs. And I like starting my day like that, especially on a low carb day. I feel like it fills me up a little bit more than if I had carbs first thing in the morning. So ingredients are just 1 scoop of PE Science protein, 1 whole egg, and then 1 tablespoon of peanut butter on top, a little bit of sugar-free syrup. It is delicious. One of my favorite breakfasts is, and I like sweet for breakfast because I'm a sweet tooth person. I'm usually like sweet tooth morning, and then midday is like my savory meals, and then like at the end of the day it's another sweet meal. That's usually how I like to set it up. So this is that. And then I also, whenever I have my first meal, I take my pills. So I take a maca root powder that's supposed to help with like mood enhancing and staying in tune with your body. I saw somebody comment on Emily Duncan's video and said that, so I went out and got it on Thrive Market. And then I also take a True Multivitamin from PE Science. I also take a probiotic and fish oils. Those are the things that I take first thing in the morning, but I have to have food with them, so let's dig in. And if your waffles don't look like this, it's because you're not using PE Science protein. So good. All right, guys, I feel like you guys are like a little passenger in my seat. So I am headed to the headquarters of a company that I'm working with for this video, Thrive Market, and they literally have their headquarters around the corner. They invited me to see what it looks like and see what their HQ looks like, meet the owner, meet the founder, CEO, and I'm super excited because I love putting faces to names. Like, I love meeting you guys in person. I would prefer that as opposed to just seeing like comments or numbers. And I like meeting companies that I work with in person. It just makes it feel more personal. It makes it feel more like it's real as opposed to just emailing back and forth online. So we're headed there now. Gonna be there in like 3, 2, 1, go. Literally took a minute to get here. So cute. we have made it to Thrive Market. I'm here and we're about to get a tour of the corporate headquarters, and then we're gonna have a meeting with the CEO, the founder. So let's get started. Ooh, the floor is like it's padded. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, you have like a decent amount of stuff in here.
Yeah.
It's like enough. We have a kombucha thing at my office in Santa Monica, actually.
Like this?
Yeah. I love kombucha.
So yeah, this is your full-on kitchen.
Oh, this is so nice. Oh, it's like a cafeteria.
Yeah,
That's really nice. Can I come in here for lunch sometime?
Yeah.
They have all of this food. Ooh.
Everything is pretty healthy that we have.
Where are those pink Himalayan chips? Those are like the best thing. I literally can't stop eating them. It's really bad.
That's probably why we don't.
So everyone, this is Gunnar. That's how you say your name?
Gunnar, yeah.
Gunnar. He is the founder of Thrive Market, and I'm super excited to talk to him today. We're just going to talk a little bit about like how this whole thing got started. Like the office is amazing, and I know this is one of the fastest growing companies. I forget the statistic that you told me. But anyways, I'm interested in hearing about how this whole thing got started and like what your mission is and all that stuff. So how we got born, really, to start off with.
Yeah, awesome. It's great to be here with everybody, and thanks for coming in.
Of course.
You know, it's super personal. You know, our mission is to make healthy living easy and affordable to everybody. And I grew up really poor with a single mom, and saw how hard she worked to make healthy choices, and you know that left a huge impact on me as a child. And when my mother remarried, my stepfather was running a food co-op out of a little hippie commune between Santa Barbara and LA. And so I got to see firsthand the power of group buying as a way to make food more affordable and build community. And as I went on in my own entrepreneurial career, I always felt like there was an incredible opportunity to disrupt access to healthy food. So that's, you know, really the crux of why we do what we do, and really informed how we thought about the model, which is that, you know, we cut out all the middlemen in the supply chain. So we cut out brokers, distributors, all the retail markup, all the slotting fees. We buy directly from the brands,
right?
And then we ship to our members, and our members pay $60 a year, effectively $5 a month, to be able to get organic and non-GMO groceries at 25 to 50% off.
It's amazing.
And you know, that's kind of, you know, the core way that we think about our success is, can we sell organic and healthy alternatives at the same price as conventional equivalents? And the answer is yes. We sell a kind bar with 5 grams of sugar for less than a candy bar. We sell 70 loads of non-toxic laundry detergent for less than, you know, traditional retailers that have hormone and endocrine disruptors in them. And for us, you know, while we have this membership model and our members make back their $60 membership fee on their second purchase, we also wanted to make sure that for families that didn't, if they couldn't afford the membership, they could still get access. And so for every paid membership, we give a membership away to a low-income family, and you know, that's something that I care about, having been one of those families as a child.
So how many families now have memberships?
We have over 400,000 families. So it's been the most gratifying adventure of my life to be part of this. You know, there was one employee out of my house 3.5 years ago, or
really
over 500 today.
3.5 years ago.
So
it's crazy.
It's been a wild ride, and you know, I think, you know, I've been looking for an organizing principle that brings people together around doing good my whole life, and expanding access to healthy food, I think, is a really beautiful place to play, because it really doesn't matter who you are, where you live, what you believe. People want to feel good in their bodies, and they want the same thing for their children. So it's
1,000%.
It's a really exciting way to help people deal with major economic issues. You know, we're spending $300 billion a year just on diabetes-related illnesses in this country, and conventional agriculture is the second largest contributor of greenhouse gases. And so, you know, if we can shift the way we produce, distribute, market, and consume food, we can really empower millions of families, but also really solve some of the biggest problems that we face.
I love that. I love that you are just disrupting the way things were previously and completely changing it. And it's not only better for your customers, for your members, but it's better for the rest of the world. Like, I love that this company is not only something that's amazing for the people that consume from the company, but it's actually creating an impact in some of the world's biggest issues. So I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, when we got our first testimonial video from a family in our giving program,
I would just
you know,
probably cry.
I literally started crying. It was a single mom dumpster diving for food out of Whole Foods for her child, and you know, I dumpster dived for food when I was in college as a full ride scholarship kid, and I read this, and I'm like, wow, this is like, you know, makes all this stress and hard work totally worth it.
Absolutely. So what are your what's your future? What do you see the future of Thrive Market looking like?
You know, I think it's really just what we've already set out to do, which is just to continue to be super excellent, really trusted, a very curated resource. You know, I think that, you know, the good news is that there's a lot of money coming into organic now. Obviously, Amazon, Whole Foods, a lot of other things like that happening.
Right.
I actually think those are all great things, and I think that there's going to be a really increasing segment of the market that, you know, really wants authenticity and trust. And I think that we have the position to really be that. You know, we're the largest retailer of exclusively non-GMO groceries in the country.
That's amazing.
You know, we focus on advocacy work, and we're about to go zero waste with nothing going to landfills out of our distribution centers. So we're just constantly, you know, how do we make it better for our community? We're developing lots of products, which, you know, I'm sure you've seen and will share with your community.
I've already got a bunch of them. They're
awesome.
Great. Yeah.
Have you tried the coconut flakes yet?
No, I haven't.
That is the bomb. 3 ingredients.
Oh, cereal?
It's coconut flakes. It literally is replacing, you know, all the sugary cereals.
That's awesome.
That's a really good one for your community. And so I think, you know, our goal is just to continue to serve our members in a better way, to help our brands tell their stories, and to really make good on our social mission, which is really all about expanding access to healthy food and empowering people along the way.
That's awesome. I love that. And along with that as well, there's so many more people utilizing the convenience of online shipping or online grocery buying as well. So I think having an exclusively organic place to go and do that for people that are looking to have more healthy food access for themselves and for their families, I think this is awesome, and I'm excited to be part of this family and to share it with you guys as well. So thank you so much for your time.
So appreciate your support.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I loved hearing the story from you too. Alright guys, it is now midday. I changed from jeans into sweatpants because I was out all morning, had some meetings, and now it's like afternoon time, and I'm home the rest of the day, and it's time to eat again, so sweatpants it is. Those jeans, by the way, are from Topshop. They're the Joni jeans, and these are from Target. I love these sweatpants. They're my favorite. They're a little stretched out right now because I haven't worn them and washed them, and I keep wearing them, but I love them. Second meal of the day, we have red pepper, mushroom, canned tuna, guacamole, and a serving of quinoa. I like to make it look pretty, and then I'll take a photo. I like to mix my food all together so you get all of the best bites. Like, I don't like it separate. It needs to be all mixed together. Like, this just looks absolutely delicious. So let's quinoa, guac, and tuna. So good. All right, here's what we got for the next meal. It's just chicken, and then I cracked an egg white over it with chicken, and I cooked the rice separately, and I just cooked the rice in the skillet. And then I mixed it all together with a little bit of reduced sugar ketchup, and then some salt and pepper. I'm a huge salt and pepper girl. What's up, guys? So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about the company that is sponsoring this video. They are called Thrive Market, and I know it's just another sponsored video to you guys or some of you guys, but to me, this sponsorship is more than this video, and this partnership with them is more than just a sponsored video. It's actually something that I believe in and I truly care about, and that's why I want to present this to you guys because I think it's super important. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what they are and what they do, and then how you benefit, and then also why I think it's important in my experience with them today. And I actually went to the headquarters. You guys saw the little interview with the founder, Gunnar, and it was just awesome to be in the environment of people that are doing good work and doing good things for the betterment of humanity, essentially. And it's just really cool to see like a company like that that's grown so much. And like, they are a startup company still. They started 2.5 or 3.5 years ago, I believe he said. And it's just crazy for me, see how much a company like that has grown. And I think it's truly because of not only like the good work that they do, but the social purpose behind the company. So it's kind of like an Amazon for groceries. So it's kind of like Whole Foods food. It's organic, non-GMO. There's not fresh food on the website yet, but they're working on it. I asked them about that, but there is bulk food. So like your rice and your beans and like your oils and your baking foods and like your condiments. And not only is it like the bulk non-perishable food, so like I got that like canned tuna today. It was really good. Quinoa, stuff like that I ate today. There's chips on there. There's like protein bars, like the Think Thin bars I always get. Those are on there, but for cheaper. They have like skincare stuff, like cleaning stuff for parents, stuff for pets, like everything. Like there's so much stuff on there. Not only that, but there's stuff that's on there is they cut out the middleman, so the customer saves 20 to 50% or 25 to 50% on each product. So if you go on their website, they have like price comparisons and stuff. So if you are buying from Whole Foods, or you're buying those types of foods, or you're like a vegan, or you're really focused on trying to find cheaper versions of the healthy foods, then that's where you can find them the cheapest. And essentially the customer pays $5 a month. That's less than your Netflix membership. That's less than like your Amazon Prime membership. It's $10 a month. And you can get these foods for that cheaper price. So their mission is to make healthy living accessible for everybody. So not only does the customer win, not only does the person who's actually getting the membership win because they save, but every single customer that signs up, they directly give a membership. So the person that signs up gets all this stuff, right? They give a membership, the same exact thing, to a low-income family, a veteran, or a teacher, or a family that needs it, and that otherwise wouldn't have access to that healthy food. So coming from a nursing background, coming from seeing that stuff in hospitals, there's people that just don't have access to anything healthy at all, so they go either without food, or they just choose healthy options in order to make ends meet. And I think that this is probably the most amazing thing, and the thing that I'm most excited about and happy to be sharing with the world and getting the message out there more. I'm like very happy and proud to be a part of the message spread of this company. It's kind of like Tom's shoes, right? So they give a pair of shoes for every shoes that you buy. They give a pair. It's the same idea. So you get yourself, and you save, and you win, and then you also you're able to directly impact a low-income family that can't afford something like this, or just doesn't have that option. And they ship everywhere. It's free shipping for members. I'm just really proud to be a part of the company itself. So what they're offering you guys for this video, in order to make sure as many people out there check out Thrive Market as possible, it's 25% off of your first order. So the 25% off is on top of the 20 to 50% that you would save just by being a member. You also get free shipping, and you get a 30-day free trial. So nothing to lose, at least something to try out, and I highly recommend. And again, I'm really proud to be a part of this message spread of this company. And I'm gonna finish off the full day of eating with my last meal very soon, and I will catch you guys there. That's my Moment app telling me 2 hours and 30 minutes on my phone today. That's not bad.
Damn, that's really good.
That's really good. I think it might have been off for part of the day. No, I haven't been using it. So last meal of the day, it's 9 p.m. It's just oatmeal, protein, and blueberries. Super simple. There's a little sugar-free syrup on top. And this is gonna be it. Oh my gosh, so good. That's freaking delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to devour this, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.
good? What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Shred, which is my 12-week fat loss, like fitness, meal prep, healthy living type of journey. If you're passing by my channel, what's up? I'm Jordan. Thank you so much for being here. It's always extremely appreciated. I think you guys are going to love today's video because the #1 video request I've got for months and months has been to bring back more meal prep videos. And you guys know I'm a very creature of habit. I tend to make the same thing all the time just because I don't get sick of it. And that's what's helped me personally on my fitness journey, but I know you guys want more variety of meals. So today I did 3 meals that I have never done on my channel, which is hard to do because I've done so many meal prep videos in the past. And everything was under 30 bucks. I was able to buy all the ingredients for breakfast, snack, lunch, and dinner, all for under $30, which is awesome. I know when I was living in the dorms at college, didn't have much money, but didn't want to just buy a bunch of fast food and shit and just feel disgusting. It'd be really nice if I had a grocery list back then or someone to look up to who would organize everything for me on a budget. So I'm gonna ask you guys to please go ahead and check the description box in this video. I'm gonna list how much each item was and where I purchased everything, so you can literally expand the description box on your cell phone and take a screenshot and then head into the store, get your own ingredients, and make these meals at home. I really hope that they're able to help you guys on your own fitness journey. So the little clip that you guys just saw at the beginning of the video was me weighing in and waking up early yesterday morning. My second week of my cut is officially over. I'm actually on the second day of the 3rd week, and I'm so excited and crazy to say that I have lost 6 pounds in the first 2 weeks and 2 days. The first week I think I lost 2.8 and then 3.2 in the second week. I am feeling amazing. I have the most mental clarity that I've had, and my body looks the best that it's looked in a year and a half. If you followed my channel a while, I've gone up and down in my weight, and I've dealt with binge eating, and I've been really open with you guys about everything I've been through. And right now I am so one-track mind, just ready to freaking kill this cut and look amazing and feel amazing at the end of it. And I feel incredible. Please be sure you're also on my Instagram, because I've been posting on my Instagram story my meals and stuff like that, but I promised I'd update you guys every week as the cut goes along what progress I have. I've been recording all my workouts. I just actually recorded a full body workout with my mom this morning. She was super cool. She let me train her. She didn't complain or anything. She did everything I told her to. That video is gonna be really cool, probably be up in 2 days. But in the first morning clip, I wanted to go over a few things that I use with you guys. So when I started the Shred series, I let you guys know my body fat and everything like that. And I was using the Body Analyzer scale. If you've been on my channel a while, you already know I wanna say I've used this scale for over 2 years. This is actually the second one because at my old apartment, Christian somehow put it in the bath after he had a bath one night and it stopped working, so I had to order a new one. But the scale is amazing. If you are on a weight loss journey, please get this scale. It tells you your accurate body fat percentage, lean muscle mass, your water retention. It's so much better than just a generic scale, which just gives you a number, because sometimes your actual weight will not go down because you're increasing your muscle, but your body actually looks better and your body fat percentage may be dropping, which is what I totally want to see over the next 12 weeks because I am killing it in the gym. I'm building up a solid layer of muscle. So some days if I don't go down in weight necessarily, but my body fat percentage keeps going down, I'm just gonna look better and better. So if anyone is on a fitness journey, I highly recommend this. I've mentioned it in my videos before. They gave me a coupon code for you guys a year ago. I double checked, it's still active. I'll leave it down below. I'm super honest with you guys always about everything. I'm not paid per sale on this, but they did team up with me to give you guys a promo code, if that makes sense. So you guys are the ones who are letting me work with companies and using my links for stuff, so I'm able to continue this channel. So thank you so very much if you do use that. It will save you a ton of money. I believe this is a $100 scale and you get it for 40 or 50 bucks, which is honestly nothing. That's such a small investment for you to keep the best track possible of your exact fitness progress. And I just really like that it has the water retention, lean muscle mass, body fat percentage, everything like that. Also in this morning's earlier clip, you guys saw I've been having a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar with a tablespoon of lemon juice with a full glass of water, a huge glass of water like this, every morning. It just really helps with detoxification, mental clarity. Please just Google the benefits on a health journey or a fitness journey of just in your mind and body overall of organic apple cider vinegar with the mother. It is incredible for you. You do have to kind of get over the taste at the beginning, but the benefits far outweigh. It's just a little sour, if you will. I'm just so used to it now that I don't mind, so I have that every morning. And then I did jump back on using my Royal Queen Fat Burner Stack. This comes with 3 components from First Form. I've talked about it for 2+ years. This has been, I truly think this is I'm not gonna say too much of the reason why I lost 6 pounds this first 2 weeks, because you girls been working hard and like that's all me. I've been killing it in the gym and sticking to my macros that Leah gave me. But this helps so much with my afternoon and like my nighttime cravings. Like they're gone. Like what are cravings? Like a bitch doesn't even know what cravings are right now. Like this cut has been so easy for me to stick to. I think just because I'm so excited about my goal and I know I'm finishing it out and I'm not quitting. But I swear, like I took this 2 summers ago, if you followed me back then, when I really leaned down. That was like the leanest I've ever been. And even then, I don't remember it actually stopping like my cravings like it's doing right now. These past 2 weeks, I haven't wanted chocolate, froyo, ice cream, anything. Like I go to bed feeling like pretty tight and lean. Well, again, because I am sticking to my exact macros. And I just know I want to finish out this cut and like look so much better and feel so much better. But I don't know, like I swear by this. Again, you don't have to use any supplements. You can get results without them. But if you're already in the market for something and you're thinking of, you know, trying something and you want to know how it's worked for a girl who's been overweight, guys, like just my opinion, if you want to support me, it's so appreciated. You will get free shipping. I'll just leave this down below if you want to check out their website about the exact ingredients and exactly what it's supposed to do. So it says here, control appetite and curb cravings, incredible focused energy boost, and minimize hormone fluctuation. So you can buy it solo, but I just purchased it in the 3-pack, which I find just really helps. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. 2 weeks of my cut down, feeling incredible. Thank you for all the encouragement and the support on all my shred videos. I know you guys are loving watching through another like fitness series. I personally love watching like other people's prep series and stuff. It's just so exciting. So thank you for motivating me. I'm very happy that my progress can help in turn motivate some of you guys. Check out the scale and all the products and everything. I'm gonna link down below. Let's just get into the meal prep. Make sure you subscribe, and I'm actually gonna finish over here editing another vlog right now as well. So yeah, be sure you are subscribed because there's another vlog coming tomorrow, because I went out with my ex like 2 nights ago with our kids and we went on like a little date. What? Stay tuned. Let's go. All right, you guys, let's get started on the meal prep. So the first recipe I'm going to show you is apple pie overnight oats. You guys know I personally do intermittent fasting, so I like to make this breakfast food, but I eat it later in the day. I usually start eating my meals around like 1 or 1:30, but if you have to wake up super early for work or something, or you just love having your oatmeal or any type of breakfast early in the morning, this will be great for you to just grab and go if you're in a rush. I'm just showing you here the basic ingredients that we need. I did some cinnamon, Walden Farms pancake syrup, some apples. You can do strawberries, watermelon, fruit of your choice, even frozen grapes would be good. You could do shredded almonds. You're also going to need oats, of course. I'm just using the Quaker oats that I got from Albertsons, this huge tub there. But yeah, you could use like flavored oats, steel cut oats, pretty much anything that you want. You also don't have to use the Walden Farms syrup. You could use like Maple Jane or whatever that other brand is, or like pretty much anything. This is super customizable. Because I am trying to be as vegan as possible. Not 100% perfect, but I'm definitely still really giving it a really good effort. I'm just having non-dairy milk, so I'm using the Almond Breeze 30 calorie per cup, the blue one on the right side. But the other one I found at the store, I wanted to give you guys 2 different options. But use whatever you want. You could also use water. If you have like lower calories, or you're on like a prep or something and you don't have extra calories, you could always just do your oatmeal with water. Sometimes I just do that as well. But anywho, chopping up a bunch of the apples here, super easy. Again, very customizable. You can do any fruit that you want. I ended up adding a few strawberries in as well. I'm basically just going to be making 3 of them just because I'm the only adult I live with and I don't want anything to ever go bad. So you guys can totally double up this recipe for as many people are in your family. What you want to do is for every half a cup of oats, you're going to do double the ratio of the non-dairy milk. So I'm doing half a cup of Quaker oats in each of these little mason jars, and then I'm going to do 1 full cup of the Almond Breeze milk in each one as well to fully coat the oats. And then we're going to keep this in the fridge overnight, and all the oats and all of the nutrients and the flavor is going to seep into the milk and they're going to expand. So when you wake up, pretty much the whole cup is like filled with oats that are like really fluffy. And it's really good. It does take about 8 to 12 hours for them all to soak in. So I like to make this at night. And then like after I made this meal prep video, I had one of them the very next morning. Just again, because I don't want anything to go bad. So half a cup of oats in each mason jar, and then 1 full cup of non-dairy milk to cover them. Again, you can use water if you'd like. I'm choosing to season mine with cinnamon here. This is just plain ground cinnamon. Just kind of mixing everything up. And then I believe I showed a clip of honey here in a second, and some semi-sweet chocolate chips. If you have extra macros or a little bit higher calories, you could put some honey in there. I personally chose to skip the honey, but I wanted to give you guys a bunch of options on flavor to just make these as tasty as possible. The cinnamon and also the apples here though, make it really taste like apple pie. Like, I just think it's really good together. I had a few extra strawberries in the fridge, so I just popped those on top. And then I believe I put some of the pancake syrup in. This is 0-calorie syrup from Walden Farms. You can find it at Albertsons. I personally think the taste is great, even for no calories. It's not like chemically or anything. It's actually really good. Put some extra cinnamon on top, and that was pretty much it. So again, this is good for the next 3 days for me. Because I do start eating around like 1 or 2 p.m. I still like to have breakfast foods in my routine, so I'll just like take one of these on the go. I'm actually going to LA tomorrow morning, so I'll just take one out the fridge and good to go. Like super, super easy. Moving on to the second lunch meal for the week, I was just filling up my rice cooker with brown rice. Again, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. This is the huge bag of rice that I got from Costco. It's the short grain brown rice. You can use white rice, jasmine, literally any kind you want. It's very customizable. Again, I'm doing 1.5 cups of dry rice and 3 cups of water. So it's the same like 50% ratio. With this aroma rice cooker, you just turn it on and hit brown rice and you're done. It's really easy. What we're doing here is we're going to basically make a Mexican rice bowl for the week. And let me just say, these turned out absolutely amazing. I can't believe I haven't made this before because it's so, so easy. A lot of you are saying you want to see more spices and more flavor in my videos because some of my previous meal preps were a little bit bland. So this one tasted so good. It was amazing. Basically, I just drained some black beans and some corn, tomato, and avocado, as much as you want. Be sure to spill it on the side like me because I'm 5. We're just mixing everything up together basically, and we're just doing like a Mexican bowl. So I'm adding some garlic powder, some pink Himalayan sea salt. I'm going to add some salsa, some taco seasoning. We're basically doing like a burrito without the tortilla. So we're doing like burrito bowl prep, Mexican burrito bowl prep for the week. So I added some of this taco seasoning in. Oh my God, just looking at this, it just looks so bomb. Adding a little bit of this mild, what's it called? Mild salsa, cilantro, of course, because tastes amazing. I'm not really good on spices though, so I just do a little bit. And then you want to mix everything together and you want to be looking basically like the inside of a bomb-ass Mexican burrito. All right, so just mixing that up, and you can add more spices or less, as much flavor as you really want. We're just waiting for all the rice to be done. And then we're just going to portion it out into 6 equal portions. I'm just getting a snack ready for the week. Again, nothing fancy here, very easy. I personally just love celery and I love carrot sticks. I'm going to mix it with some of the Bolthouse Farms creamy Caesar dressing, which has a yogurt base, so it has really, really good macros. It's 45 calories for every 2 tablespoons. So I was just making 3 little like snack bags here on the go. Again, you can use any type of vegetables that you have, like broccoli or just anything else that you like throughout the week. I personally also like dill pickles, which are no calories and they're like 95% water. So it's a really good diuretic to help you just pee out all the excess water throughout the day. So once the brown rice was done, it takes 45 minutes in the aroma rice cooker. I'm just adding all of it into the bowl. Totally should have got a bigger bowl here because I was struggling a little to not make everything fall out, but you're just going to mix everything together. We're basically just making burrito bowls. And a lot of you ask, how do you know what the macros are per bowl when you just basically dump all the calories into there? So I used a full can of corn, full can of black beans, the tomato, the avocado. You basically add up the calories for everything, and then you have a total. I believe the total is like 1,800 or something, and then you divide it by 6 because we're going to portion it out into 6 different meals. So each meal prep of this Mexican like burrito bowl was 300 calories each. The exact protein, carb, and fat I can leave in the description, but I know offhand that each actual like meal prep container here evens out to 300 calories, which is cool. So you just add up all the macros for each ingredients and then just divide it by however many preps you're making. So this is going to be my lunch for the next 6 days. I went through and added a little bit more here at the end because I had some extra left in the bowl, and you can just have this with, of course, your drink of choice. I'm just doing water lately because I'm going to cut some veggies on the side or some pickles or whatever you choose, whatever you have the macronutrients in your plan for. But yeah, I found that this was a really good ratio of protein, carb, and fat. We do get a lot of protein from the beans and then the carbs from the rice, got the tomato, healthy fats in there with the avocado. This honestly tasted so good. I've done so many meal prep videos and I can't believe I've never made this. Like it was, I don't know, I personally thought it was amazing. So we have the oats for the morning. That's my lunch. The veggies right there are going to be my snack. And then for my dinner meal prep, I was cutting up some sweet potato here or some yams, whatever you want to call them. I just got the pre-cut ones from Albertsons, but I wanted to chop them up a bit smaller so they all cooked at the same, like so they were all done at the same time and nothing got burned. So I was just cutting them up a bit smaller. And then I believe I just used ground cinnamon on these as well. Yeah, to season. If you guys have any other recommendations on flavor for yams, let me know. I just usually do cinnamon. They taste pretty good. You want to put the oven on 425 degrees for these for a solid 40 minutes. Those actually take a really long time to cook. And then for the protein, we're going to be doing extra firm tofu. Again, found at Albertsons for like $3. Kikkoman low sodium soy sauce. I know a lot of you have told me to try the liquid aminos from Bragg's instead of the soy sauce. I've been on the hunt for those and I can't really find it. So the tofu takes only 10 minutes in the pan, and then I'm portioning out into 3 different separate portions. This is going to be my protein source for my dinner. And then on the side, I was just doing some cauliflower, I believe. Maybe. Where's the clip? Maybe. It's coming. Okay. Cauliflower florets from Green Giant. You could do asparagus. You could do green beans. Anything that you want. I'm just seasoning with nutritional yeast from Amazon, which is vegan, but it gives you like that cheesy flavor. It is so, so good. Pink Himalayan salt. And I believe that was all I seasoned those with. Those only took like 3 minutes to cook. And of course, even at that, they still got a bit burned. So keep your eye out for those. So I was just adding my vegetable intake into the preps and waiting for the sweet potatoes to finish. So once the sweet potatoes were done, I was basically just adding in those 3 portions. And I only made 3 meals for dinner, again, just because I don't want anything to go bad. And sometimes I do take my son out to eat. So 3 meals is personally just like all I need. I'll have all of the ingredients, the pricing, everything listed in the description box. Please go ahead and check there, you guys. Feel free to double up any meals that you need to for your own family. Click on the screen here on whichever video interests you. I have a lot more fitness and meal prep videos. I have like girl boss, young entrepreneur videos, how I went from broke to a 6-figure business through YouTube and social media. I would love to share my journey with you. Please make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and I will see you with a new video in 2 days.
Good morning, my beautiful friends. I just got back from the gym and I'm gonna be making breakfast. I don't know, I can't talk right now. Today I'm gonna be doing a what I eat for sustainable healthy weight loss. So if you saw my video back in June where I gained 20 pounds after I'd lost 70 pounds, I said that I was gonna be documenting this a lot better than I have been on YouTube, and I'm sorry about that. But in the last, what has it been, 6 months? I've lost about 14 to 15 pounds. I only weigh myself once a month. So I weighed myself on December 1st and I was 126 pounds. So I think that was 14 or 15 pounds that I've lost since June, which I know is really slow, but it's very sustainable. I feel like I'm not doing anything at all. I'm not restricting my calories. I'm not working out like crazy. I'm not really doing anything except for eating healthy foods. I just want to talk about kind of where I think I went wrong. So when I had originally lost 70 pounds, I'd never in my entire life had reached a goal weight or had successful weight loss. So I really had no idea how to maintain my weight. And how I gained those 20 pounds back was, it's not that I was eating like junk food all the time or anything like that. I was just eating differently. I wasn't eating the way that I was when I was losing weight, which now I realize to maintain my weight whenever I get there, I have no real goal or time frame. I'm just letting my body do what it wants to do and get where it wants to get to. I have no weight goal, I have no weight time frame, none of that nonsense this time. I realize I'm still going to have to eat the way that I was eating to lose the weight in the first place. That's where I went wrong. So for breakfast this morning, I'm gonna be making us hash browns. I pre-steamed some potatoes that I have in the fridge, and Derek got me this retro, like vintage, I would say that it's like a modern day spiralizer, except for it's from the 1950s, I think. It's called the Salad Master, and he got it off eBay. It's like super vintage. It has all these different what would you call them, attachments, so you can make different kinds of like fun shapes and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna try and shred my hash browns in this, and then I'm just gonna put some seasoning on them, probably dice up some peppers, onions, spinach. I would do mushrooms, but I don't have mushrooms. This thing is dangerous! And then put some spices on it. I'll put the exact recipes to everything I eat today in the description box for you guys, just so that you know if you want to remake them. And yeah, I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna start making food.
Show your face, let me see parts bodies interlace, slow and easy. And I can reach you from a distance. I can, so beautiful. I can hear you within the silence. We will dance away the gloomy days right here. We are silver line, one of a kind, you and me. Stay close when it rains. Let me keep parts of you. Hand in hand is how we sleep every night. And I will watch you, breath after breath. Hold on, so beautiful. And if you fall, I will catch you. We will dance away.
I'm back inside from doing yoga, as you saw in the video. I've been working really hard on my handstands because I want to be able to do like a killer handstand. That's my goal for 2019. I want to talk really quickly about the exercise that I've been doing. So I've been going to the gym probably 3 to 5 times a week. Like sometimes I'm really motivated and I go 5 times, and then some weeks I just go 3 times. But I've been doing probably 45 minutes of just strength training. I have not been walking as much. If you saw my weight loss journey from years ago, I was walking like 15,000 steps a day. Now I'm probably walking 5, maybe one day a week I get 10,000 steps. But I haven't really been doing a lot of like steady state cardio. I've just been doing more strength training to get stronger and to firm up and build muscle and all those things. And I've found it just to be a lot better for my mentality. Instead of walking around in circles or trying to like walk 7 miles a day, it just got really boring. And I found that I would have to take a nap every day because I was really tired just from doing a lot of activity and stuff. And now I have more energy to like focus on things that I want to do in my life, things that I want to create, and just having a good life in general that's not focused around walking 7 miles a day. And obviously I do yoga pretty much every day. But yeah, it's just been very relaxed. I haven't been like pushing myself really hard or doing anything crazy. I just wanted to mention that if you guys had any questions. And I'm really more focused right now on just building my strength and flexibility and kind of just seeing where this new routine takes me. Like I said, I don't have any weight loss goals or any goals anymore. I just want to find a routine that I can stick to for the rest of my life and be happy and be strong and be healthy and be all those things. So I'm going to show you guys how to make my favorite little snack. I call them mint truffle balls. Basically all they are is dates, cocoa powder, and peppermint, a little bit of peppermint oil, and they honestly taste like peppermint patties. I have a video where I made them in the past, but I haven't made them for a while, and then I made them for Christmas, and like everyone was freaking out about how good they are because they're amazing. They taste like freaking candy and they're so healthy for you. So I've been eating these a lot as just in between meals if I want something sweet. I think because I eat more of a starch-based diet, I always kind of want to have something small and sweet after a meal for some reason, and I really just love chocolate, and any way that I can get chocolate into my body, I'm good with that. So let's make these. They're really simple to make, they're just kind of messy. So like I said, I'll be leaving the recipe for this in the description box below, but what I do basically is I use really good medjool dates. These are from 7hotdates.com, and they are the wet pack dates, so you don't have to soak them or anything. If you get dry dates from Whole Foods or any other kind of store and they're not super wet, I would recommend soaking them for at least an hour and then draining off all of that water. All we're gonna do is put our dates into our blender,
add in our cocoa powder, and then add in our peppermint oil and blend it together. You really only need to blend it for a few seconds. And then I like to make these really small, so I just use a little teaspoon and I scoop out a little bit. They're probably about 1 inch in diameter. You want to put a little bit of cocoa powder into a bowl, and then once you're done rolling them into a ball, all you're going to do is just roll them in the cocoa powder, and then you'll just want to do that until all of your mixture is gone. Once you're done, they'll look like this, and they will be really soft. What I always do is I just put them in the freezer. I leave them in the freezer, and then when I want to eat them, I just take them out. And I just store them in a little glass Pyrex container like this. Hey, Baba. Why are you always in here? Today has been one of those days where I've been so busy and I wanted to make like good meals, but I'm gonna eat leftovers for lunch because I just have a lot of stuff to do, and then I'm gonna make something special for dinner. This is leftover lentil loaf from Christmas, and I actually like it so much better when it's cold because I grew up eating meatloaf. Hate to say that, but I always liked it better when it was cold. And this lentil loaf is amazing. Again, the recipe will be in the description box, and then I just have a side of sweet potatoes here that I just baked in my air fryer.
Hold on, so beautiful. And if you fall, I will catch you. We will dance away gloomy days right here.
For this delicious dinner that I have, you guys kind of saw me put it together. I have white rice, some marinated tempeh that I cooked in the air fryer. I've also got some steamed broccoli in here, greens, carrots, cilantro, green onion, sesame seeds, and then the dressing I made out of tahini and the Trader Joe's Goiza dipping sauce. If you've never tried that stuff, it's actually really good. Let's try this out. I just kind of like to throw together these little bowls, and I make them different every time, and they always turn out really delicious. This tempeh marinade is so delicious. I put it on tofu all the time. Sometimes I just use it as a sauce that I'll put over a stir-fry bowl or something like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!